Good morning, everyone. Today, Tushar Agarwal, your IP teacher, will continue with the chapter called Cybersecurity. Friends, in the previous session, we have discussed about the introduction of cyber safety, what is cyber safety, how we can safely browse the web. Let me move on with that. Okay, what is cyber safety? We have read safely browsing the web, identity protection, many ways your website can be tracked. We are studying this thing, that how are the ways our websites can be tracked. Now, what is private browsing and anonymous browsing? Now, anonymous browsing allows user to view website without revealing any personal information of the user, like their IP address, machine type, location, etc. Friends, everywhere we are talking about the machine type. Now, machine type means your MAC address. Yes, friends, our machine is having a particular address by which is given by the manufacturer and is identified. So now, whenever our internet works, that machine address is embedded with IP address, and the address goes to the website. So some browsers come up with private browsing and anonymous browsing. In anonymous or private browsing, what we are going to do, we are going to view websites without revealing our information, such as our IP addresses, our machine types, location. An anonymous browser lets user access websites anonymously. मीन्स आप लोग बिना बताए कि आपकी आईपी एड्रेस क्या है, मशीन टाइप क्या है, विदाउट शेयरिंग योर इंफॉर्मेशन, इट इज शेयर्ड. इट कैन बी यूज्ड एज अ टूल फॉर गवर्नमेंट्स, जर्नलिस्ट एंड एवरीडे सिक्योरिटी कॉन्शियस सर्फर्स. So it can be used as a tool for governments, journalists, and everyday security conscious surfers. There is another type of browsing called private browsing, which is very much popular nowadays. Now you might have seen incognito mode. Incognito mode. You might have seen incognito mode, which is a part of private browsing. Now let me go to the private browsing. Yes, this is incognito mode. Now there are other ways to use internet without revealing your search history and sharing your data. Friends, this is very important because every day we are listening that this app is leaking our data, that this app is breaching us. So what is the way? The way is private browsing. So whenever we go to incognito browsing, it opens up a version of the browser that will not track your activity. Means the tracker will be off, your information log will be off. It's particularly useful if you are re-entering sensitive data like our bank details, as it can minimize the risk of your information being saved on that computer. Means incognito browsing, the version will convert into a version of the browser that will not track any activity. It's particularly useful if we are entering sensitive data like bank details, as it can minimize the risk of downloading it onto your computer. So there are other purposes for what incognito is also used. It can be used for the purposes like to look at surprise gifts for family without leaving clues, searching for hotel rooms for your vacation. This is also an important part and confidential part because nobody wants to just reveal its privacy. So filling examination forms, yes, in examination forms, we have to give a lot of data like our phone numbers, like our date of birth, like our name, father's name, bank details. So friends, this should be confidential, but this information is still visible to your school, university, or organization to which you have been submitting. Now you may also use private browsers in such engines like DuckDuckGo. Yes, in India we are using incognito mode in Google Chrome. Here what Mozilla Firefox. Here we will use DuckDuckGo. Now if I will open this, and in that you will just have a look, new incognito window. Now this incognito window, yes, you have gone incognito. Now you can browse privately and other people who use this device won't see your activity. नाउ अब देखिए इनकॉग्निटो मोड क्या क्या नहीं कर पाएगा. Incognito mode, Chrome now would not be able to see your browsing history, cookings and site data, information entered in the forms, websites you visit, your employer or school, your internet service provider. So incognito mode is very useful, right? When you have to exit, you can exit. This is what incognito mode is all about. And there is another example called DuckDuckGo. Now I am talking about the Google Chrome. I have shown you of the Google Chrome. Now, second one is proxy. Now, proxy works by acting as a middleman between your computer and the website. Means अभी क्या किया हमारा direct request response system था. Now we have set up a middleman or a middle server, middleware in between the website and the computer. Now, tracking the website will get the IP address and information that belongs to the proxy site. फ्रेंड्स वैसे हम प्रॉक्सी बोलते हैं डुप्लीकेट को कि हमने किसी और की जगह पे कुछ काम किया. नाउ जो ट्रैकिंग हुई वो किसकी हुई? आईपी एड्रेस की और इंफॉर्मेशन की. किसके? प्रॉक्सी साइट के, नॉट द यूजर्स कंप्यूटर. सो यू आर इफेक्टिवली गेटिंग द सेम कंटेंट फ्रॉम अनदर सोर्स विदाउट इट गेटिंग टू नो योर ब्राउजिंग डिटेल्स. देखिए प्रॉक्सी हमने क्या किया, हमने एक और सिस्टम को लिया, उसको दो रिक्वेस्ट रिस्पॉन्स सिस्टम के बीच में रख दिया. This is called three-tier architecture. Now every request made by the computer is going to the proxy site and the proxy site is transferring it to the server. Now if any website is tracking data, then it can track the IP address and information of the proxy site, not of the original data. Right? Now virtual private network. Virtual private network is a method, virtual private network or VPN, that is used, is a method to add security and privacy to the private and public networks like Wi-Fi hotspots and internet. If you will go to your phone, it is based on VPN, that is virtual private network. VPNs are most often used by corporations to protect sensitive data. VPN were originally meant for business employees working offsite to gain access to shared drives or network. Friends, this is virtual private network is used where we are sitting far from the place and we want to access our data as well. So it is used basically where we have to sit abroad or apart from our systems and have shared drives or networks. Nowadays you can set up a VPN at home to protect yourself from hackers trying to access your sensitive information. Now friends, we will just study what is private browsing, a type of browsing wherein browser opens in incognito mode or through proxy or VPN and does not store cookies about our online security or activity is called private browsing. Friends, this is very important topic. So once again, I will explain it to you. Now what is incognito mode? Incognito mode is the mode where our data and information is not stored. An anonymous browser lets users access websites anonymously. It can be used as a tool for government journalists, everyday security conscious officers. Now, there is another type of browsing, private browsing. Private browsing is about relieving your search history and sharing your data. These are incognito browsing. Incognito browsing opens up a version of the browser that will not track your activities. So there are two things we have studied: anonymous browsers and private browsing. Anonymous browsers are just the browsers which cannot reveal our information like IP address or machine type. Now in incognito mode, it is just like giving surprise to someone who is not accessing this. Now you may also use private browsers and search engines like Google Chrome, DuckDuckGo. Now next one is proxy. Now proxy acts as a middleman between the computer and the website. Now the tracking website will get the IP address and information that belongs to the proxy site. So you are effectively getting the same content from other source without it getting knowing to your browser details. Now next is your virtual private network. A virtual private network is a method used to add security and privacy to private and public networks like Wi-Fi hotspots and the internet. VPNs are most often used by corporations to protect their sensitive data. Friends, this is very much important where we have shared networks or drives to remote areas where every day is traveling like we are doing right now. Okay, nowadays we can set up VPN at our homes to protect ourselves from hackers. So in all, now we can tell what is a private browsing. A private browsing is a type of browsing wherein browser opens in incognito mode and does not store cookies about our online activity. That is known as private browsing. Now friends, after private browsing, we will discuss the confidentiality of information. Yes, information is very confidential as if it can breach. As I have heard before that there is a SSN number, social security number in US, like our Aadhaar cards. If you get SSN number or SSN card of someone, and if you can sell, it will be sold in dollars in US, right? So that means it has some amount. So you can understand what is the importance of confidentiality of information. Now, internet is a public platform. Yes, it is a public platform. The sites you visit, the things you search on it, posts that you put on social networking sites are visible to each and everyone. But there must be information like your credit history, your bank account details, your mails, or I can say your financial backgrounds and personal information, which we don't want to make public because we cannot share our usernames or passwords with everyone. That is, we want to keep this information confidential, right? So confidentiality of information ensures that only authorized users, means the owner, only the owner or the person who is authorized by the owner, get access to the sensitive and protective data. Moving on to the next part. Similarly, on our computer system or in a private network, you would certainly want that crucial information is protected and is not publicly visible. Now, confidentiality of information ensures that only authorized users get access to sensitive and protected data. Now, next is, what are the various practices to ensure confidentiality of data? Now, we have to look at the points where we can tell, yes, through these points, we can have confidentiality of information. Now, computers, networking, internet, all these are inevitable. You cannot avoid these as these are modern age tools. But you surely can follow certain practices that will safeguard your data and ensure its confidentiality. Now, first, use firewall wherever possible. Now, firewalls are just the programs that are very good solution for this. Is a program that monitors all the communications and trap all illicit packets. Means if your firewall is active or you have made a firewall on your network, then whatever is coming is filtered. Most operating systems are now come with firewall pre-installed. Yes, I am using Windows 10 and Windows 8, so it comes with pre-installed. However, such as Windows Firewall only blocks suspect incoming communications, leaving completely open access to the internet from your machine. Thus, it is recommended that you install a firewall that can monitor both incoming and outgoing communication and traps the illicit one. Now, second one is control browser settings to block tracking. As I told you, incognito mode is one of them, or anonymous browsing you can have. Now, you already know that websites can track your surfing on their site by IP address and related system information, including your names, IP address that often uniquely identify the computer. Now, search engines generally record your queries together with your computer identification. Yes, search engines, Google, just keeps our information with them, right? To minimize these threats, you can turn your default browser settings to exclude cookies, especially third-party cookies, since they are used to build up detailed profiles of your surfing patterns. Browse privately wherever possible. To avoid tracking by websites, you should try to browse internet privately instead of going through normal mode. This way, websites would not be able to store your data, as we have discussed already. which give information about your search pattern and search history. So browse properly wherever